that time, boys. Welcome back to our first ever New Year Wednesday inside, maybe inside the New World Beta. Ped, Tight, thanks for joining me again, boys. How you doing?
What's going on?
What's going down? Everything's not working. It's amazing.
You have some lovely background music provided by the waiting to login screen from me. Guys, welcome. Roz, thanks so much for your resub, bro. Spiv, Zork, Swamp, Clear Rain. Guys, welcome. Cruddy there too. Thanks for joining us, boys. I have grown a pair of balls and got the hat on, and I'm going to deal with the heat. Everyone's roasting over here in the UK and Ireland. So I thought what we'll do today is hopefully, well, there is one of us is in the game at least. We will go through kind of what our thoughts have been and how we've our kind of experience so far of the beta. We're going to find out what the boys have been up to, what Tight and Ped have been up to. We are going to take a quick look at a Battle for New World, see what on earth that's all about. I've had a quick look, but we haven't really gone over in detail, so we'll go through that. And one of us we'll have a quick look, maybe a quick tour of Everfall, maybe meet the boys in game, and then we'll have a quick discussion about our war that is coming up tomorrow. Super exciting, like fucking day 2, day 3 into the beta. Wars are beginning. So yeah, I think Tight, you're ready in game, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, boy.
If it's gonna come through decent.
Let me swap over. We can have a quick look at Tight, see what he's doing in game while we speak. We are doing a Discord stream here because, believe it or not, I'm not in game. I'm stuck in the lovely login screen, boys. There it is. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. I'm stuck in login screen. I was actually in game, but I don't know what happened. My game crashed. It threw me out, and I'm now back in queue. So whatever. Yeah. All right, boys. Getting to know each other there. Yeah. Apex and Tight. Nice. Yeah.
Just had a duel, so we're a bit injured at the moment. That's all.
I wanted to maybe just talk to me about what you did for the first hour, not the whole hour, but talk to me about what you did for the first your first hour in the game. Tight. What you did, where you were, what you're doing. You liked what you didn't like.
Ran through the main story. And I feel like it wasn't in the patch notes, but I feel like you can swap weapon a lot faster than what we could in the preview, to be honest with you. And I'm liking that. That's like the biggest thing I'm taking away from this right now. I don't know.
What, quicker weapon swapping?
Yeah, it just feels a lot smoother and a lot faster, you know? Like I can pop that and then go straight into my spirit.
How's frame rate and stuff?
Considering I have a 3080, not great.
I've had quite a few people pop into my stream saying 3070s, 3080s are just burning up and bricking and are just not working. So fingers crossed yours holds out.
I better not break, or I'll be coming for I'll be coming for them.
You better pay for this, boys. Ped, tell us about your journey so far in the beta, man.
So similar in that I was just following the quest lines, but obviously I got preoccupied by all the pretty things doing those quest line, which meant I spent most of my time picking plants and foraging and chopping trees down and then remembering to do a quest. But you know, it's done all right. I'm level 19 and I've mostly been gathering and crafting, so it's paid off, that's for sure.
What level are you now?
19.
Sorry, you did just say that.
I did.
I'm looking at Tight screen here. He's 20. I think I'm still. Let's see here. 16. I'm still down there, boys. I've got a long way to catch up for tomorrow. I'll tell you that. Bloody hell. My experience in the launch was horrendous, to be completely honest. We were streaming. We were preparing to go and watch the dev stream. Thank you for the tour of Everfall. This is fucking great, mate. He's actually great. Preparing for the dev stream, and I got about 6 PMs on Discord, and Twitch was blowing up saying, Dan, the server's live. I'm like, shut up. They're not live yet, boys. They're not. They said 5:30. All right, let's go. So anyway, all the plans that were planned to come out, we had to rush through. I then launched into game quickly, and I kid you not, about 2 frames a second for the first 15 minutes of the game. I had to completely close Streamlabs and close a lot of things, reopen it all, and then it somehow seemed to work. But yeah, I had to completely randomize my character. I didn't get to see her. It's a her. I was planning to make this cool this badass dude. I got you know, she's okay, man. She's got let's say a sort of older gentleman's haircut. There is no hair on the top. But she's a good-looking lady. It's a very strange setup I got going on, but we'll roll with it. And until about 10 minutes into the game, I was like, "Oh shit, that's what I look like." But yeah, nice. It's all good fun. Outside of that, yeah, I managed to sort it out in the end, but it was quite a horrendous start for me. I was so fucking nervous, man. I was sweating, and it was horrible. But yeah, so since that. We've pretty much been doing things like I and the people I've been sort of teaming up with, like you boys, I think, the sort of story quests, just trying to figure it out. We quite quickly managed to pick up our companies. We've got a couple of companies. We had our 10k really quickly to take the first fort, and then Banana, props to you, Banana. He was there very quick. Then we figured out it was not 10k, it was 100k per settlement. Yeah, so that was a bit of a shock. So we went on the grind, and we managed to pick up Everfall pretty quickly, thanks to everyone pulling together and working together. So that was sick. Yeah, so I think like overall, it's been pretty good. I think a lot of people are really pissed off about the queues, but I don't know what you guys think, but I think they've got a lot more players than maybe they originally thought they were going to get coming in at the last minute. Maybe. I don't know.
Sure, but I think what they should have done with the whole server and the queue issue, and I know you really can't do this with the queue is, I think they should have took the servers offline and kind of figured it out, because you had it like now this is speaking if it's not too much of a problem now because it's the beta, but if this happens on launch, you're gonna have people that can get in the server and can go around and do their quests and stuff like that in power level, while the rest of us are all trying to get through the queues. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we logged in the beach and we saw people that are already level 5 or 6, and it's like, this is frustrating. So the soft launch was kind of annoying from a competitive perspective. Do you know what I mean? Like we were really hard. We've been planning for 6 months or so for this shit, and we didn't get to do it. But yeah, the map's looking nice and green. Fingers crossed we get to hold the war tomorrow. We'll talk about that a bit more later, but like good effort from the Marauders pulling together. So I think it was that Pirate Gaming, 2 from us. We got 1 from Full Control, War Legend, and who's the last one? I can't see.
Something Eternum, Marines of Eternum.
Cool name, man. Marines of Eternum. And then we got the Cartel. I think we got Fearless, who we've had some insane fights with today. Absolutely insane. Looks like Syndicate are going for Windswood though. Go on, Syndicate. If they put them into war and maybe they get to pop a war tomorrow, that's gonna put Fearless under some pressure. That's gonna be nice. And then is it Frogue 1 at the bottom? So yeah, our server's looking pretty healthy, man. It's very busy. It's definitely healthy because I'm sat in a bloody queue. Ped, do you reckon the queues are like individual for servers, or it's like an EU queue that everyone's stuck in and then they get pushed into their individual servers?
Yeah, I mean, quite possibly. I'm not sure what they'll have done, but it's almost like there is a EU front door, which is why we're seeing such big queues, because it's everyone trying to get on to it, or at least a cluster of those EU servers.
Yeah.
Because we know that there's not a 10,000 capacity on a single server. So like our server doesn't have 10,000 people, does it? It's got what, 2k max?
Yeah.
And yet we've all been in queues up to 6,000-7,000 people. So it might be cluster specific.
That makes sense. XP and Realm reckons it's definitely queue per server. But yeah, I've seen screenshots of people in queues of 10,000 plus. A lot of people have suggested that it's potentially, I think there's like shadow queues where it's just kind of bugging out and it's saying more people than what it is. But yeah, we're not sure the queues. Jerry, shut up. Nah, they ruined everyone's.
Jerry's figured it out.
Yeah, so what I thought we could do is Tights are off running about for a minute, so I thought what we could do is take a look at what New World have done kind of marketing wise with what they've called Battle for New World. So a few days before launch we saw all these kind of streamers that we know, which is amazing, promoting that they're either on Covenant, Syndicate or Marauders, and outside of that we didn't really get to know much, and I only really educated myself about this about 15 minutes ago because we've been busy grinding basically. So we can just have a quick look through this together. I mean, ultimately what it seems to be is some bloody good fun marketing. So ultimately what we have is we've got faction leaders both in NA, so we've got Sakru leading the Covenant boys, Smashley leading Syndicate, and Josh leading the Marauders for NA, and then we got Nagura leading Covenant for EU, Zerator, actually don't know who this is actually, leading Syndicate for leading Syndicate for Syndicate of course, and Gronk, who looked like a badass, leading our Marauders crew, and they've all got their own individual teams here, and what we've seen is that on their streams you're able to kind of create weapons and do cool things, which is really nice. I'm hoping they bring that out to the rest of us because it seems really good fun and a cool way to interact with you guys in chat, so that'll be good fun. But what we have on top of that is leaderboard. So in NA, Marauders are taking first place with Syndicate in second, Coven fourth. Have you had a look at this yet, Ped?
I haven't seen that. I saw the earlier one where Marauders had a much bigger lead. Looks like Syndicate, Covenant are just rubbish, aren't they?
Yeah, well, no, then they're not doing so well over here. I think Solid FPS has done it. Is well, he's doing a solid job, isn't he? Ew. And for EU though, boys, EU is not looking good for us Marauders. Syndicate in the lead with 62, Coven second with 41, and we are down low, boys.
What? That's because we're not in there.
Absolutely.
That's why.
Absolutely.
It'd be a totally different story then.
Alex, dude, thanks so much for your sub there, bro. Yeah, so this has actually been really fun, and we can see that a few guys haven't got involved, but in general, it's really awesome to see such a huge amount of people bring such mad attention to New World. I think someone came into chat yesterday and mentioned that there was like 900,000 people or something incredible watching, or getting involved in New World streams, and that is just.
It was above just chatting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see on the front page of Twitch now they've got like a New World banner behind everything, and it's awesome to see Amazon pushing this through Twitch. I think they got the audience there. We're all bloody gamers, so it's a good crowd to attack. And just lastly here, we can see how people are earning the points. So people have actually already been in wars, look, participating in a war. Oh, excuse me. This is how you get your points. Excuse me. Participating in a war, you get 25,000 points. Unique PvP and final blows, you get points too. Complete a PvP faction mission, you get points. There's lots of ways to get points. This isn't for the entire Marauders team, is it? It's just for these individual players.
I think it's just going to be for them teams, right?
Yeah. It'd be awesome if they actually made a massive leaderboard across the entire EU and across the entire NA and all, Brazil and Australia.
Surely that's the way it should be anyway, right? Like,
it would be nice to see that. That would be really cool. Like bringing all the factions together would be sweet. Yeah, so that's just a quick look at Battle for New World, boys. So if you want to get involved, I'll I'll drop the link in chat for you now. And if you're watching on YouTube, I will put it in the description below. You can go and take a look at the leaderboard and find out who's playing for which team. They have some extensions on their Twitch too. Yeah, go and have a look. It's pretty cool. That being said, you found anyone to duel, Tight? What's going on in
Hold up. I'm hiding in a bush right now. One second.
I see. Yeah, maybe see if we can find one of the boys.
Let's go back to Everfall and see.
Tribe says, "Hey, Tight. Welcome, boys.
What's going on, man? We tribes."
Who's the amateur leading EU Marauders? Mate, Gronk is actually a beast, man. He looks amazing. He plays like a beast, so needs to up his game though and get the Marauders kicking ass over in EU. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll switch over to Ty in a second. He's just walking into Everfall. Fingers crossed this isn't the last time we get to see Everfall on New Year Wednesdays, boys, with our nice green flags. Tomorrow,
we win the war then, hadn't we?
Tomorrow we are heading into our wars. I was thinking, Ped, maybe since you've kind of been gathering and crafting, if there's anything you want to tell us about what you've maybe tell us about kind of what you focused on. What you're in game as well, aren't you? So you can tell us what levels you are.
He is. He's right here. Hey, come meet me outside. Come on, let's go.
Hang on, I'm just.
No.
Why don't you come and stand next to me? There, you just run past me.
Yeah, come.
I'm busy doing trade deals with Cutie.
No, you got a PvP, dude.
I'm not PvPing you clown. I'm trying to sort out stuff for
You gotta get some practice in. Come on.
What? I need to get practice in making stuff for the war tomorrow.
Yeah,
Hello.
Come on.
Hello.
Are you going to
Why would
provide
I
us with
wa-
some good food, Ped?
I haven't got PvP flag. Oh, you're gonna just duel without it, right?
Let's have
That's
it,
it.
boys. Let's have it.
Let's just pick. Whoa! Don't you have to? How do you duel?
I'm dueling, you know. Alright, come on up here so you don't hit that safe zone that everybody likes to run to.
Whatever.
Come on, Ped. Show him who's boss. Show him the crafting team. Oh, big dodge, Ped. Big dodge. Come on, brother.
Oh, he's got berserk.
Hey, that's a rock. Oh no, it's not. It's a tree stump.
Oh, finish your move. Oh, he's got it in his forehead. Come on, Ped. Oh, he's getting you. Oh. GG. So put it into perspective, I don't think Ped has turned on PvP once yet. He is our crafting man. His entire levels have been gained by crafting and gathering, so good for getting involved, Ped. GG, man. I would be there, but
It's here. Oh, okay, now it's on. Come on.
You have.
he's busy gathering,
What?
man. Give him a break.
And he's higher level than me.
Oh, you're fine. Banana.
Oh.
Big dodge. He's bringing out the Warhammer. Go on, banana. Warhammer team. Team Warhammer. Come on, Tight.
Oh my god.
Come on, boys. Duel of Champions here. Let's go. I got caught on the tree stump. Sabotaged by the tree stump. By the gatherers.
Oh shit.
Woo. Oh,
AoEs on that hammer are nice, you know.
it's beautiful. F2 the throw in the towel, boys. F2 the throw in the towel. Going to the death. Fight to the death, lads. Oh, the big blocks by Banana. Oh.
Ah!
Ooh.
I got sticky keys. No.
GG, boys. GG. I would be there, guys. I would be there to show them how it's really done. But I'm stuck in a queue, you know.
Oh yeah.
Guys who are here with us in chat today, let us know. It'd be nice to know what your thoughts are so far. Is there anything that's, I don't know, something you don't like, something you do like? Obviously, the queues are something we don't like, but we are in beta. They're constantly updating us on Twitter that that's something that they're looking into. Give us your thoughts on, so far, especially for some of you guys that haven't played New World yet. What are your sort of initial thoughts on coming to games? So obviously, me, Pen and Time, we had a chance to play a little bit. We played the preview. We had a little bit. How do I say this? We've had a chance to play since the preview. So oh, boys.
You fucking bastard, dude.
Oh.
Why are you on a tree, you pansy?
What a jewel, boys. What a jewel. This is great. Oh!
One for the ages!
Well,
In all
good,
light
Jet.
armor.
You
Deal with
little
it.
honey powder
Doing it.
wannabe.
And I'm not even level 20.
So we got some good good
That's
comments
been
here, boys.
immortalised on New World Wednesday.
So today we had some big 60 versus 60 style type battles that were absolutely insane. I will post them up soon somewhere. I should have had them ready. I'm sorry that I haven't. If anyone's got a clip that can find me in chat, that'd be awesome. We'll get it up. But we had some massive battles, and Roz has sort of mentioned here that the nameplates, when you are grouped together with about probably anywhere between 40 or above, if you are stacked up, it makes it very difficult to see anything because all the characters are just completely covered in these nameplates. So it would be nice, I guess, to be able to.
You can turn them down. But it's not gonna show yours though. That's the thing. So I can't remember where it's gone now. Visual, I think.
Nameplate
Yeah,
amount.
player nameplate amount.
Oh, okay. We have a fix live on stream. Thanks, Ty. I mean, for me, it wasn't too bad. I found myself screaming and shouting a lot, as you guys know, in the front line with Banana. So the nameplates weren't too bad for me, and for me, it worked kind of well because I could see our mass screen rolling around. So I think, kind of like a shot caller perspective, it's quite nice to see where the masses are. But for maybe for you guys that are healing, especially for healing and supporting Sheng, level 24, good job, man. Big heals today, dude. He was popping out some great healing. I think we now know how to do it. But Ross says here, they need to be more distinct. Yeah, I got swamped amongst the masses. So potentially being able to highlight a player and pick out someone, or maybe, yeah, because if you're not in my party, it's quite difficult. So
as a slight interlude, what did we say we needed to upgrade next in Everfall? Because the kitchen's just done, so we want to get the next thing started.
We can't start. We have a 12-hour cooldown now. Yeah, so the kitchen's done. We have about a 12-hour cooldown, I think, until the next one. So whatever we have now is whatever we're taking into the
what we got.
Can you upgrade the 4 actually? Stick the explosives tier 2 on. Oh, it's 10k. It's quite a lot.
Where we got the gates.
The thing with the explosives are, I think when they were tier 2 last time when we had it for the walls, if people were on the walls, they did a lot of damage. So probably worth the investment since we've paid 100k for Everfall, if they can help us. Can you upgrade that, Ty? Or I haven't made you constantly.
No, I have you not.
Oh my gosh, my game. Oh yeah, we'll get that going. So we'll get that upgraded for tomorrow. Realm, too few servers on beta start. Other than that, pretty good. Thoughts, Ped, on the servers at the moment?
Yeah, but I think there's quite a lot of forum posts. Lots of people moaning, going, "I can't get in. I took the day off work." But the sensible people are going, it is still a closed beta, so they are still testing things, and we would like to have faith in the fact that it's Amazon and they'll sort out their server infrastructure so that for release at the end of August, things will be in a much better place, right?
Absolutely.
We hope.
Yeah, of course. Well, I think we should be erring on the side of it's going to be okay, because it is Amazon from an infrastructure perspective.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just some random server hosting company. It's
this. Well, let's blame Jeff, man. He's busy flying off to space, and he weren't looking after our servers. So yeah, hopefully we get some larger servers. I think the issue was that so many people chose one particular server. There seems to be more servers going down than others, and as we saw today, after we had that massive fire, we were joking earlier that we caused it, but we know we didn't. That our server went down where others were still up for a while. So maybe there's maybe a particular overload on some servers more than others. Who knows? But I know shit all about servers, so fingers crossed they up them. But we actually did have Play New World, aka Greg, pop into the stream yesterday and just say, the server limit is currently 2,000. That's confirmed, and they're doing their best to increase them as much as they can, essentially. So fingers crossed. Revolution, I've spent more time waiting to play over playing, but when you have been playing, it's fucking awesome, brilliant. XP here, the game is great as long as it releases. As long as release has no issues, I'm very happy. I'm assuming new means no there, XP. We don't want any new issues coming into the game on release. Jerry's mentioned this is actually fantastic. Something that I think I think people need to kind of set it up first, but in-game VoIP, just running past people in the town and saying hello. And I tried to utilize it in the wars earlier because we had a lot of us from our clan, but then a lot of randoms joining. Not randoms, there are faction people, not necessarily randoms, but people that were not on Discord, so it was hard to communicate with them. So being able to shout and scream in local chat in a PvP scenario was really fun. But then on the flip side, chilling out in town and saying hello is cool. Have you used voice in game yet, Tight?
Yeah, me and Spiv actually met some random guy. We thought he was part of PG, and we ended up helping him for like half an hour or something. He was looking for sheep, so we kept running him around finding these sheep, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll give you 50 gold if you find me one more sheep." So I was like, "Yeah, we'll just send it to Dan." He goes, "Who is Dan?" It was the funniest thing ever, but it's like it's something so special that only happened in VoIP,
Yeah, love it. Yeah. But you, Peddy, have you had a chance to use it yet? Maybe get some gathering friends, some crafting tips from other people.
To be honest, I've been fairly busy just picking or chopping everything I come across, because I've got my harvesting's up to level 72 now, and my woodworking 67. So most of my trade skills are refining and gathering 50 or over now, which opens up other things you can collect, which is really useful. And then I'm trying to get cooking, arcana, jewel crafting up to 50 ASAP. So they're closing in, but obviously we have a war to deal with now, and we need to work on the supply chain.
Your PvP skills.
Well, I've done all right. I killed you, so winner chicken dinner.
Bring on the range, Dave. Bring on the range.
And I wasn't even PvP spec then. Come on.
There's no PvP spec.
Yeah, there is. There's the up close and personal flamethrower dude. So when you roll into it, you just get melted.
We'll see. Mr. Harry Potter over there.
Don't fuck with Harry Potter, mate.
I see some more comments coming in about the queue system. I think people probably wouldn't worry or have a problem with the queue if we didn't keep getting thrown out of it. So I too have just experienced what Sozzy's talking about in chat. I just went back to look at my queue, and if you don't keep an eye on it, it's quite easy to get thrown out and you have to re-queue. So what would be awesome in the coming days if they manage to fix that, so you know we can keep our queue spot at least. I don't even mind waiting an hour or 2 hours to play the game, but I just want to keep my queue spot. That would be ace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What position in the queue are you in now?
1,348.
Okay.
Nice and long. It's about half an hour, as they say. More server chats here. How is that an argument for having the same amount of servers for launch? I don't think. I think the same amount of servers is fine. We just need the capacity increase, right? Or again, the queue system just working. You know, if the queue system works, I think the servers.
How many servers is there?
Actually, not sure. I haven't checked. They have been adding more. They've been adding more. So I think people who haven't had a claim yet, or not too worried about sort of the early grind or the early start. I know a few people have been moving out and joining other servers, and they've not had as many problems because it's just not as populated. But I don't know myself exactly. I think I saw character should transfer between servers. What are your thoughts on that, Tight? From Hoochkin there.
I don't think that should be a thing. Personally, I think if a server, do you know how kind of, what game was it that you were playing before? Wow, what was it? That game where you control all your units and everything. Conqueror's Blade, yeah. So I think maybe if it's a developer decision where it's like, you know, okay, this server clearly just doesn't have enough player base to keep it moving or keep it fun for anybody in it, they should merge maybe with another one that doesn't necessarily have a lot as well, and it should make a new server specifically for them.
Yeah.
And then maybe everybody keeps their character level and progression and stuff like that, but it wipes the territories. Maybe it could refund the companies or something like that, and they could go back in and capture territories from there on. But I don't think you should be able to transfer your character to a different server. It's just going to cause too many issues as far as, like, say, the likes of us when we're all max level.
Yeah.
And it would be fun to jump into some random server and just start taking it over, but at the same time, it's just not going to build kind of a healthy relationship with everybody between servers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree, because I think at this point a lot of people would have just transferred out. It's like, oh no, they've picked up, you know, we've just picked up 5 territories.
Yeah.
Fuck this server, I'm out, and just move somewhere else.
Because it took a good 3-4 hours for a territory to actually be claimed after us. So that's a lot more grinding that they had to do. It would have put a lot of people off, and they would have been like, right, I'm dipping out of this server to the next one, you know?
Yeah. Sozzy. I am going to speak about that. Naughty Sozzy. How about a transfer for $10? No, Sozzy, no. I'm going to switch back to Tight. We'll have a quick just a good man you in there. Have a little wander around town. Maybe let's have a look at the war board. This is something we can update everyone on next week to see how things go. I think we've got quite a few sign-ups at this point. Yeah, sorry, Tight.
Oh, guess what?
That's me.
Yeah.
That's my bad, man.
That is the most aggravating message I've ever think I've got in this game.
Oh, things have been so hectic, man. So hectic.
Do you know what, dude? Hold on. Where is it? Leave.
No. How many people have we actually got signed up ready to
Loads. There's 7 pages of people.
8 pages.
Wow.
8 pages now. Wowzers.
122.
And that's only the green ones are us, right?
Yeah. I think green ones are
it's only
your
going to be
company,
PG1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2 and number 3. I can see a lot of fellow crew members in there though. Sick. Tempest. Some of the boys have been working really hard to get their levels up, and
Yeah.
prepare. Tight hasn't
Yeah.
got a console yet. Banana, that's my bad. Ped, if you're there, you can get the.
Yeah. Why has he not got console?
Because I'm a bad leader. That's all.
Ah,
That is
where is the
legitimately the
title?
reason.
There you go, mate. Oh, I don't have permission to promote.
You can't promote to your same rank, to the same rank.
But yeah, you should be able. We'll sort it out in a minute. But you should be able to go in there, Ped, and get the next. I think we'll go for explosives number 2, but it's 10k, so it's quite an investment, but it's worth it for Everfall. Win or lose, it's going to be a good fight. Maybe while we're kind of, I think we're about 45 minutes in at this point, so maybe while we're just kind of chatting and finishing up tight, you can have a little wander around town and show everyone all the crafting stations and
Yeah, man.
bits like that would be quite cool to have a look at. Just a few last questions there, guys. If you are playing the beta, it will finish on the 2nd of August. And yeah, make sure you get in and give it a try, because it's been absolutely amazing. Aside from the fun PvP that we've been having, and actually all the stress of running a company of our size has been amazing to get back in the game. Was it like near on a year ago at this point since we were all playing in the preview, so it's fantastic to be back in game. All my plans again have gone out the window for trying to create content at the start of New World, so I've just been playing and having fun. So any YouTube content is on hold because there's just so much fun in game and so much going on. I'm just going to keep enjoying ourselves. Ped, what are we looking like for food tomorrow? You think we had to gear the boys up with enough food for the war?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to boil down to what cooking items that we can pull together from across the company, and then which ones we want to specifically make. So, you've got your standard regen for health and mana, which are kind of go without saying. There's 25-minute food buffs of those, so you drop that, and if you don't die, that lasts the duration of you fighting in the war. And then there's the attribute specific ones that will give you, boost to dexterity, constitution, whichever. Some are combo ones, some are pure, so you could go intelligence and dexterity as one buff, or go pure intelligence for one buff, and it'd be like plus 10 intelligence. But they obviously, do you remember when we had a quick look at what did exist on New World Fans from previously, and it's a lot more complicated now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a case of what we can actually make. I mean, we can definitely make loads of the health and mana ones. I've been making lots of those already. It's the more niche ones, looking at buffing our attributes.
Yeah. I think
so we need to have a conflab after this anyway to
war prep.
Decide which war prep. Battle planning.
The one thing that I have learned from you guys kicking my ass over the last 7 months planning and prepping New World is to use my potions. So genuinely today in the wars, in our massive battles that we're having, I was using my potions. So please be proud of me, lads. And that's something that we will we'll make sure that everyone uses tomorrow, is your food and the potions.
Pots. Yeah, pots are winner chicken dinner.
From fighting Fearless today, they are absolutely stacked. They are very, 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 very good. And we really have our work cut out tomorrow. In the preview, not many people knew too much about it, and we managed to pick it up quite quickly. So I think we had that advantage. But tomorrow, win or lose, it's going to be fucking fun and really good practice, I think. Oh, mate, look at all these foods. Actually making me a bit hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's going to be, at least it's at 9 o'clock and not 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, so it's tight. Yeah, so if you scroll up a second, tight to keep going up, all the way up to the very top. You're at the food hall, right? Yeah. So you see there, you got the recovery foods. So the ration and the, what is it? The travel ration, the one below light ration. That looks like a compot.
Travel ration.
Yeah, travel ration and the energizing rations do your health and mana over 25 minutes, I think it is. And then
Yeah.
if you scroll down to the foods, then you've got the food buff skills. So further down, right, you've got some missing. So for me, under there, because if you've done it sort by what you can trade, so there's a load that you get that are for attribute specific buffs, which are the ones I've just chatted about.
These are things to look at. Good tips for early wars. Yeah, so I mean, long story short, boys, we don't have too much to talk about today. It was nice to get into Everfall. It's been fantastic to see everyone in game. There's lots of friendly faces that we've seen all the way back from preview that are coming in and be like, yes, boys, we're back in. Look at all those campfires out there, just lighting it up. Bloody hell! What's really nice is to keep still seeing people come through. You know, people are just sort of getting into the game and trying it later on. And there's Yen over there from FC. Yeah, it's nice. There's just lots of friendly faces from, you know, from our Crowful days recently, from Last Oasis. All these friendly faces join the same server, and it's nice to see everyone. Yeah.
Rain Dog, he's asked a question. I think you can definitely run multiple buffs as long as it's not of the same family, because then it overwrites the one you already got.
Yeah, so
switched
you
on.
can have a food and a drink buff, right? And then you can have like an instant heal, so you can pop like a potion.
Yeah. So those two buffs I just showed you in the list, the travel ration and the energizing ration, you can pop both of those at the same time, and they'll run concurrently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is ace, because then you got heals and mana regen while you're running around. That's definitely what was happening for me earlier, unless I was completely losing my mind.
So
Which is quite possible.
Energize and light ration, and I need to make another one. Travel ration.
They're really useful to have just when you're doing everything outside PvP, PvE.
Good stuff. Let me just come back to you there, Ty. Do you want to show me? Do you want to show us our map? What we'll do is we'll give a bit of an update for us as Pirate Gaming and where we are, what we're holding. So, I guess our sort of average level is between 15 to 20 at this point, with some of the boys pushing into like 22s, 23s, 24s. We've actually claimed, currently we've got Everfall, and we have Ebon Scale Reach. Yeah, we took Ebon Scale Reach because we think quite a few of us will be playing quite hard, and worst case scenario, we lose Everfall. We'll have a chance to play around in Ebon Scale Reach later on. But yeah, at the moment we own Everfall, we own Ebon Scale Reach, and next week on New Wednesday we'll be back in game, and we will give you an update on where we're at, and we probably would have learned a lot more things.
Whether we got anything left.
Yeah, if we've got more territories or we've lost territories. Yeah, our experience in the beta would have changed a lot more as well. I think things would be a bit more calmer. Like, you can probably see I'm incredibly sweaty. I think all the boys are. It's very hot, and it's been an awesome launch. Let me just check my queue time. Yeah, so I'm still in queue, so I'm going to go and shower this makeup off, because I think it's like in my eyeballs at this point. I'm dedicated to the crew, lads, but
you're gonna have a permanent tattoo of a scar across your eyes,
like in my eyes. But yeah, I think we'll keep it short and sweet. We're just coming up to the hour there, lads. Anything you boys want to add before we close off and get back to the grind?
I need
I've
ice.
got to get back to the grind. Need to get busy crafting.
Had you looking nice and fresh there with your aircon.
I know, mate. It's glorious. I might put a jumper on. Bit chilly.
I have a window right next to me, and it's wide open. And let me tell you something, it's doing absolutely nothing to me. Like,
I'm a pirate sitting in his pants, so I won't stand up during stream. But I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. All right, boys. Thanks again for joining. I'm gonna close stream, lads. Guys, if you watched on YouTube, thanks again for always being here. It's been awesome, sort of leading up to the beta, and genuinely fantastic getting in game now.
Good raid, Carnage, Danneh boy.
Yeah, good shout. Let's head over to one of our boys. Say hello. And I think the Ped and Tight will be streaming, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow. We'll carry on the journey. And what we'll do now is we'll head over to, you say Carnage is on?
Carnage is on.
Oh boy, Carnage. Sick. Thanks again for joining New Wednesday, boys. As always, you're fucking legends. And for everyone who's been supporting my stream, I think I've lost my mind with the amount of support that you guys have brought over. And yeah, thanks again. Ped, Tight, thanks, dudes. Let's go and raid Carnage and give him some hype.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, boys. See you
in
on
game.
Discord. See you later.
Time to PvP.